In the tradition of Ed Sullivan, John Franklin, and Johnny Carson, this is Legends TV! Harold the Hart here, host as SWA's announcer. Mr. Evan Ginsberg called me. He gave me a list of names to ring out to you. So ladies and gentlemen, he found the pop singers. He found the hot hosts. Ladies and gentlemen, he has for us today R&B singer Ms.Irene Renee, other singer Mr. Carlin, and Long Island's own Kristen Rose. But ladies and gentlemen, enough of hearing from me. It's time to bring in the man of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, the following Legends TV is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by John the Poet Winnell, hailing from Brooklyn, New York, your host, Mr. Evan Ginsberg!
You gotta love Harold O. Hart's ring announcer for the SWA. And we'll talk to Harold later. But right now we have my co-host, John the Poet Winnell, and our returning champion, Ms.Irene Renee, great R&B singer, joined by Carlin, first time on the show.
Thank you.
So, welcome to Legends TV, and let's talk R&B. I know you've been told you sound a little like Jill Scott. You have a little Erykah Badu in you. Tell us about who are some of your influences.
Oh my goodness. The first I would say is gospel music. So BB and CeCe Winans, the Clark sisters, a lot of I can't even name them all, the Hawkins family. And then as I started to perform and try to find my voice, Anita Baker was huge, Toni Braxton, and I love Mary J. Blige. So because they all have that alto sound, so I tried to, mimic them.
Nina Simone.
Nina Simone, yeah, when I got into her Billie Holiday.
My ear tells me.
Yes, yeah.
I saw the Clark sisters open for Al Green back in the 80s when Al Green was only doing gospel. It was a great show.
Awesome.
Great show. You have good taste in music.
Yes, I do.
And Carlin, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I come from Brooklyn, New York also.
Yeah, I'm from East Flatbush.
Really?
Yeah, I wrote a book about it.
That's a great neighborhood. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I'm from Bed-Stuy, from Brooklyn, and born and raised. And I started out as, I think, an ultimatum. My mother's a pastor, so she said,
Okay.
get up there or
Wow.
that's it for you. So, I started out singing in church and also just listening to the Al Greens, listening to the Staple Singers, Mavis Staples, and oh man, Papa, oh gosh, all of them.
Pop Staples.
Pop Staples.
R.I.P.
I've seen Mavis a few times.
Oh yeah, wow.
She still tears the roof off.
Yeah.
How about the Brooklyn Tabernacle? Actually, I knew somebody that I think she played keyboards in them. I don't know if they still exist. They're on, I forget, they might be on Flatbush.
They were on Fulton.
Yeah, but they were phenomenal. I mean, I remember seeing
Hezekiah Walker out of Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
How great is Hezekiah Walker?
He's great. He's a legend. He's a legend.
Right.
But I mean, I've been influenced by all of the classic soul and R&B artists and things, and they're a little scarce now, and I'm trying to bring that back. But I'm connected to that feeling, to that soul in the music, and I mean, R&B is just it's a great genre. I won't say it's dying, but it's changing.
Yeah.
And we're getting a little less of the feeling and the connection in music, and I'm trying to bring that back with my CD.
Which people today could hang in there with the old school guys? Anthony Hamilton certainly can, right? He's got that cry in his voice. Right.
We got Anthony Hamilton. Maxwell.
Yeah.
And a couple of singers whom I think the world will never understand, but Casey and JoJo.
Okay.
I don't think the world will ever know what happened with that, but that was a great period.
Let me ask you something, since you mentioned them. When you go from being a singer to being a reality star, does it help you or does it hurt you? Because I watch that R&B Divas, and I'm like, I just want to hear them sing. I don't care what they're doing at home. I don't care if they're fighting. I mean,
it might help if they sing if they sing the arguments. It might help.
That's right. They could
Maybe
like operas.
They'll try that next year. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I understand.
Put the coffee grinds in the pan.
I mean, I understand for exposure, it's great, but it kind of lessens them. Like James Brown, for example. James Brown used to say, "I will not come out before the show starts." In other words, I'm the star. I'm not going to be hanging out. Nobody's going to see me off that stage. When I come out, I'm 10 feet tall.
Right.
And it loses that when you see them acting like idiots. You
Yeah.
It's
know?
true.
Yeah,
It's true. But you know, a lot of people have traded. Unfortunately, they've traded the possibility of a continuum in their career for the mystery, the awe, and the spectacularness of being an artist. I remember one time in New York, I worked with an engineer who had worked with Michael Jackson. And so he told me, he said, yeah, Michael Jackson, you know, he's only about maybe 5'7", something like that by my estimation. And I looked at him, I said, Michael Jackson has a height?
Yeah.
That was such a stupid thing to say, but I had never thought of him as human.
Right.
And I mean,
So gigantic before.
he and how Prince lived in his artistry,
Yeah.
and how James Brown, just as you said, I mean, you don't really have people living their art anymore. You know, they go on stage, they give it to you, and then they go and they let everything fly.
Right.
We
But
see
there's,
that.
there's an
playing.
element of, like you said, the continuum of their career versus that mystique around them singing and being elusive, I guess, as an artist. It's helped, right?
It's helped, yeah.
So we've lost something, right? Because you got all the tweets and the this and the that, and everybody's into everybody's lives. I don't know if
Yeah,
we
well,
can
now
go
you
back
get
to the old
access.
way.
I mean, I was much more impressed with Toni Braxton when I would just hear her sing, and when you see her on TV and you go, you know, her life's a mess or whatever, you know.
But people relate to that.
I
Misery
understand.
loves company.
But it loses the mystique to a degree,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
You know what I think too? I think people relate to your life as an artist, but people used to wait for the next song to see if they could connect with the song, relate to the song. They get that little bit of you, and they were happy
Right.
to get it. And now they don't need the songs so much because they see you
It's
on
on-
Bravo.
Watch them punching each other on TV.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's,
So,
that's interesting.
you know.
Well, speaking of great music, we're going to show a video from Ms.Irene Renee. You want to set this up for us?
That is a real life situation. Pick Up the Phone is my love sad song, but I always tell people don't feel sorry for me because it made me better and not bitter. So I put together a song and produced a video for that.
All right, let's check it out, folks. Ms.Irene Renee.
Every night and day, I just wanna say how much I love you, how much I love you. It's a shame that we couldn't make it through the storms of life and the dead of night. I'm all alone, so pick up the phone and call me. Pick up the phone and dial my number. Tell me you miss me and come on over. Come on home, babe. Just come back home. Show up at my door. No need to say sorry. I've had enough hurt in this drive, driving me crazy. Oh, just come back home. With every tear I cry, I just can't deny how much I miss you. How much I miss you. The stresses of life got us down, and it knocked our poor love around. But I'm still not through with you. So pick up the phone, let's talk about it. Pick up the phone and dial my number. Tell me you miss me. Come on over, come on home, babe. Just come back home. Show up at my door. No need to say sorry. I've had enough hurt in this drive, driving me crazy. Oh, just come back home. Pick up the phone and dial my number. Come on home, baby. Pick up the phone and dial my number. Oh, yeah. I cry at night.
Hey, baby.
Pick up the phone. Hey. Can you hear me?
I miss you.
Can you hear me, baby? I need you back in my life. Pick up the phone. Come on, baby. This is where you're supposed to be. Pick up the phone.
And we are back. That was the lush sounds of Ms. Irene Renee.
Thank you.
There you go. And, you know, you remind me a little of Sarah Vaughan. You have that lush sound. And Sarah Vaughan, I'm sure, influenced Anita Baker, who you mentioned earlier.
Right.
As artists, do you find it complimentary when people compare you? Or do you say, I want my own sound, don't, you know?
No, not for me, at least. I'll speak for myself. It's a compliment. You know what I mean? I think people have to find something that they can connect with and relate to. Right. And so if you compare an artist with someone that they're used to hearing, then they know what to expect. You know what I mean? And so I think they're more accepting and receptive of that. So I don't get offended at all. I think it's beautiful to me.
Okay. Carlin?
How about you?
If someone says, you sound like so-and-so, do you find it a compliment or I'm me?
Oh, well, if they say Weird Al Yankovic, then it's different.
There you go. There you go.
No, but I mean,
Kinda hide
someone
the
says,
accordion,
I
that's-
sound, you know, people say a lot that I sound like Brian McKnight, I sound like music, soul
Yeah.
child, and things like that. And you grow up or you come about singing their songs. And I think from there, you really have to work on what's unique about you and really have a voice for yourself, you know, no pun intended, but just have a unique signature niche. And like she said, when you say to people, when you introduce your music, they have to connect it to something. And to connect it to greats, I mean, what better
Absolutely.
thing can you do?
I just saw Music Soul Child a few weeks ago at Summer Stage at
Really?
the
Wow.
BLS show. Great
great show.
singer-songwriter, but like Al Green doesn't have to worry as far as a stage performer. You know, he's not on that level.
No?
You know?
No, but you go to his shows to sing his songs. I mean,
Yeah, great songwriter.
his songs,
Absolutely.
are so great.
I've
man.
heard that.
He's
many
not going to take
times,
his shirt
yeah.
off, though. Anything like that. Al Green had to
Al
play.
Green on the right night is as good as any performer on planet Earth. But Al Green's a little eccentric. I've caught him on great nights. I've caught him on awful nights.
Oh, really?
You never know what
Wow.
you're going to get.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
was inconsistent as a performer?
He's eccentric. I've actually seen him performing where mid-song, he'll start singing another song, and the band's like, you know, what's going on?
Really?
So, yeah,
Wow.
he's interesting.
That's
He's
called
interesting.
influences.
Yeah. But,
No, but he also brings to the stage something where he does whatever he feels.
oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen performers and work with performers that get on stage and don't go outside of the
Right.
box.
Right,
You know,
right, right.
they can't stand outside off the tape. They have to. But he brings
to
to
the
something.
script.
He'll do whatever. He'll go into the audience and do whatever. And that's great.
Well, the great Al Green he wrote the book, right? So he can break it. He can,
Not a lot of guys
the
on that
rules.
level left at this point. The old
Only a
R&B
handful,
legends.
right? How many?
Bobby Womack just passed. I love Bobby Womack. I was heart sick. And I used to see Bobby Womack every year at the Beacon Theater. I mean, who was better? Who was better? So anyway, we're going to check out Carlin's video next. So why don't you set this up? This was at a live show. And
This was at a live show in New Jersey for the New Day Associates and TCW Style Report, and I was honored to be there. We performed in front of a packed audience, and they loved it.
okay, so check it out, folks. The live music of Carlin.
I gotta have, we should not do, someplace inside, think we should go. Oh, baby. Hey, Girl, you got what I want, and I'm not gonna stop feeling everything that I like, and it's not just a sexual thing. I can see your true colors from the door, complimented by your smile and walk, baby, for sure. It's like I said before, you got what I need and more. Took me a while to catch the feeling of this thing that you were throwing my way. But all the time, something about you was appealing. When you talk, I can see, hear your lips say about the wall. Something your hips say they had in store. Something I heard you say about us. Make my body come closer to you. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta tell them that you just want you. Baby, I just want you. I just want you. Oh, I wanna reach inside your soul with parts of me, yeah. Why can't you understand just how things should be between us? Every time I see you, we should be kissing. You should be missing me, baby. We should be making love. Hey, oh, we shouldn't stop till you come up to breathe. Oh, and it's killing me, it's killing me, it's killing me. Killing me. Whew. Oh, can you feel my heart beating, babe? Oh, say yes. Hey, if you wanted me like I wanted you, you'd be down to do what we gotta do. Whether making love or just feeling love, and you're screaming my name, yeah. Don't tell me, babe, what you do to me. If it's all the same, like it needs to be, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Certainly I will do what I've got to do to you, baby. And you would too, lady, if you knew what we could do, what we should do. With me and you, out of it, I can feel the baby. Yeah, yeah. Woo. Thank you.
All right, the music and showmanship of Carlin. And I hate when people go, R&B is dead, jazz is dead, blues are dead, hip-hop is dead. It's ridiculous. There are still great artists out there, and we are blessed today to have several great artists. Later in the show, John the Poet will be performing his poetry, and Ms.Irene Renee, and Carlin, and Kristen Rhodes. 4 live performers here. As Harold O'Hart said early in the show, reminiscent of Joe Franklin, Ed Sullivan, Johnny Carson, etc., in that tradition. And folks, plug your book and your CDs.
It's up there, and Poems for Everyday People. You can contact me, John Winnell, at Yahoo or at Facebook, and I'll be glad to share a copy with you. Of course, we can, exchange, and yeah, that's me. And
Ms.Irene Renee, with the price tag on it.
oh, look at that!
Official.
Long live Tower Records or whatever.
Well, it's FYE stores. FYE. Go get it there. Yes.
Fee, fi, fo, fo.
And give out your website or any contact?
My website, you can www.Ms.Irene, that's MSIRENERENEE.com. You can hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. But if you want to know anywhere that I'm performing, you can check out my events page on my website.
Okay, and Carlin?
Yes, my name is Carlin, and the name of my project is Forever. We released an EP, and you can buy that on iTunes. Just search Carlin Forever. And My website's Carlin's Music, CarlinsMusic.com. You can also reach me on Facebook at Carlin's Music, Twitter, Instagram. There's so many of those out now. I don't even know what the new one is. But I'm there.
And Carlin, a silly question just popped in my head.
Yeah.
How come you only use your first name? It's like Joe, the R&B singer Joe. It's like if you want to be famous, why not use a last name? What's up with that? Yeah.
Because if you want to be famous, you can't use a last name. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You avoid the stalkers that way.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
right?
because my name comes from my two uncles. It's a conjunction of those two names, Carlton and Lindsay. And thank God they didn't name me Carlton Lindsay. But they made it up, and when I became of age, I searched and realized that it's Gaelic for little champion.
Okay.
And I've always felt like I was the underdog.
All right.
And I think it says all it needs to say about me. And, you know, Randolph, I'm thankful for my family. You know,
All right.
But Carlin.
There you go.
All right.
And speaking of great R&B, Carlton J. Smith, my buddy, is touring Turkey. How great was that, John?
Oh,
We
what
saw
a
him the other week.
Fantastic
Great R&B.
show.
Carlton J. Smith,
Shout
folks.
out to Carl.
And speaking of great music, Edwin Vasquez, who's appeared on this show many, many times, this Thursday, B.B. King Supper Club, 9:30 p.m., Edwin Vasquez. And when we come back, more great music with Kristen Rose and music director, video director, Harold O'Hartz. Don't go anywhere. For nearly a decade, Evan Ginsberg's Legends Radio has featured interviews with the greatest names in the arts and sports. Heard worldwide at legendsradio.net, the program has featured these great musical legends: Ray Manzarek of The Doors, Billy Corgan of Smashing Pumpkins, Judy Collins, Roberta Flack, and many more. Stars from movies, TV, and comedy have included Jenny McCarthy, Wayne Brady, 30 Rock's Judah Friedlander, Shelley Berman, Jackie the Joke Man Martling, David Allen Greer, and Paul Mooney. Stars of pro wrestling and MMA include Bruno Sammartino, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Superstar Billy Graham, and Frank Shamrock. Co-hosted by renowned journalist Dr. Mike Leno, Legends Radio is heard Wednesdays, 7 p.m. to 9:20 p.m. Eastern Standard. We are archived 24/7 with hundreds of hours of classic interviews. Legends Radio also features the best in indie music, showcasing talent deserving wider exposure.
I'm from Brooklyn, baby. Don't forget the gravy. We are soldiers.
You missed the birth of your mother and father. Don't you dare miss Evan Ginsberg's Legends Radio.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com. toyota.com.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
And we are back with Legends TV. We are joined by pop sensation Kristen Rose and director, not just a ring announcer, director, and you can tell by the cap, Harold O'Hartz. Welcome.
That gives it away, right?
There you go. That's the context clues. You guys are educators also. That's the context. Says director on the hat. So we're going to actually have a live world TV premiere of your video. So tell us about the video, Harold.
She calls me up. She goes, get me on Legends TV. I was like, all right, I got that covered.
Okay, first of all.
Yeah, it was like, get me on Legends TV. All right, I got that covered. I was like, oh, let's do another music video. Okay. Hours of songs. Finally picked one. And one thing I love about her, she's always right up front. She has the greatest ideas. Like, honestly, she sometimes needs to wear this hat.
All right.
The video you're going to see today, it's very much about being free and showing that life is just a blessing and just live each day as it is.
Okay.
And she really pulls it off. Her voice touches me, and I'm a country guy. And her voice...
You like country music,
I
huh?
love country music. Her voice
right.
touches me,
Okay.
and it really makes me feel like what she's singing, I believe in it.
All right. And
Thank you.
And Kristen,
You're so sweet.
who are some of your influences?
Well, pretty much when I was growing up, my mom listened to a lot of Bon Jovi, and my dad
Right.
listened to a lot of Shania Twain, so it was like all over the place.
Right.
But really, Shania Twain is who got me started. Made me want to be a singer when I was like 5 or 6. I had this one outfit, and it was this like plaid shirt that tied on the side, and these denim jeans with like the same plaid pattern on them, and I would wear cowboy boots.
All right.
And I thought I was Shania Twain for a good like month and a half.
And how long have you been singing?
Really, since I could talk, I would sing all the
Really?
time. My
So
mom,
you're a veteran already.
Yeah,
There you go.
my mom tells me how I would sing in my sleep when I was little, and she would walk in, and I'd be in my pack and play singing the Teletubby song like in my sleep.
All right.
No, I've always loved singing, and once I heard Shania Twain, I would watch her perform and think, oh, I want to do this, and then I found Mariah Carey and Celine Dion, and that was it.
And I'll throw this out to everybody. Who are some of your favorite live performers? Who are great live performers? James is gone. Jackie Wilson is gone. When you think of...
For me, right now, Fantasia, she gives a very emotional performance. And I saw Mary J. Blige perform live, and she does the same thing. They evoke, a lot of emotion in you when they sing their songs. I mean, tears.
I turned you on to Avery Sunshine.
Oh,
How great is she?
She's awesome.
How great is she?
She is wonderful.
And she made it at age 37, which we always talk about
Sharon
ages.
Jones, right?
Sharon Jones made it at an older age. Sharon Jones is great.
Okay.
So it gives hope in this industry because there's a lot of ageism.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're not a kid anymore. I hate to tell you that record companies are looking for people 13 to 16.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's not me.
So you have to start lying about your age already.
I
You know?
I'm really 12. I'm about to turn 13.
That's right.
So I'm getting
right.
in there now.
So now it's time for the record deal.
Exactly.
But how ridiculous is that?
Yeah.
I mean, really, it should be about talent.
Absolutely.
So a lot of great artists, like Raheem DeVaughn, they go independent.
Yeah.
It's all, where they manage their careers, which is important.
Well,
Right.
nowadays YouTube has been helping out a lot of people. Some people don't even need record companies anymore especially with the internet, with YouTube, and everyone can just put their
Promote
stuff on
yourself,
iTunes.
put out your own work.
Exactly.
Older people, 30,
Yeah.
they don't really consume music. They aren't the consumers of music so much anymore. So the popular audience are the kids, are the 15, 16, 17-year-olds. They're consuming music, which now means going online, going on their sites, going on blogs, and following on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. And we don't have time for that,
Right.
So,
But when you're 13 like I am, you have
That's
plenty
right.
of time.
yeah,
That's
so,
right.
and so they're consuming, and they've got popular music has to speak to their troubles, to their voices, to their issues.
Right.
I guess that's why.
And when you talk about live performances before, she's going to perform live tonight. She also has something else to let you guys know about live. You want to talk about sensation, stuff like that? Because, I have to get the Harold the Heart out of me right now.
That's right.
She's going to be live, SWA, November 15th, and she's going to sing, opening the whole wrestling show.
There you go.
She's going to be
Awesome.
live performance in Deer Park. So I had to at least put that out there for live
At the
performances.
glamorous NYWC
At the
Sportatorium.
glamorous, exactly. We are decking it out with frozen icicles falling from the ceiling. That's
right.
how glamorous we're
right.
about to get for this
From
girl.
Party City.
Who needs Radio City when you have the Sportatorium?
Exactly.
But, hey, it's a packed venue, and it has that excitement to it.
And it's
It'll
such
be
a good
great.
time. It's so much fun.
I've
SWA
heard Shania
shows.
Twain always wanted to perform there.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I heard that
Shania
too.
Twain's never been there.
She hasn't been there, so
you got
one up for
something on her. That's right. That's right. So why don't you guys, since you're the director, set up the video? What was involved in making this? And
Well, obviously her script, her voice. Pretty much is setting it up was finding the right way, the right flow. She came to me. She's like, "This is what I want. These are my ideas," and I just patch it together. She gives me a blank piece of paper full of millions of different ideas. All right, make something of it. Oh, okay, here we go.
all right. So we have viewers all around the world. We have performers coming from Australia in 2 weeks. So how does it feel to know your video is being seen all around the world?
I mean, it makes me a little nervous, but this video, it's just all about, it's Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. I'm doing covers right now because my original music will be released probably toward the end of the year. But this song, once I heard it, it was just one of those songs I was like, I need to cover this. Only because it's just so fun and it's so free and it's so honest because everyone is so cruel nowadays and people can be so mean and everyone just makes judgments without knowing anybody. And all my best friends were in this video and it was just us just goofing off and it was a nice video where we didn't have to be
Since you mentioned that, all your best friends are in the video. What happens as the director, as the star, as the artist, if you say to a friend, you're not good enough a dancer for a video? How does the politics get into it?
My friends are awesome. My friends are so cool about it. And if I say, hey, you're dancing really weird, then they'll be like, all right, well, I'm going to keep doing it. And then they go in the background.
So you just like the happy vibe. It doesn't have to be slick like Janet Jackson.
Oh, no, not at all. Especially for this video. It's just about having fun and, shaking it off and not letting anything get to you. As long as you know who you are and you know where you came from, and you know what you're doing and where you're going, no one else's opinion
that's
matters.
fair, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know, I saw Janet Jackson back in the 80s, and vocally, she could not touch a Patti LaBelle or a Shaka Khan, but what a great performer, and the dances added to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a show. It was a spectacle. It was, you know. So dances can really add to a production, you know, especially.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you bring both elements together,
Yeah.
it's wonderful. But sometimes you just have singers who
Right.
strictly sing, and then you have entertainers, so you're not really looking for that vocal performance. So, yeah.
Janet is not going to make you forget Sarah Vaughan or Ella Fitzgerald, but great performer. Great performer.
Right.
So anyway, tell us the name of the video and what we're going to see.
So this is the premiere of Shake It Off. I promised all my rosebuds out there that I would premiere this live today. So this will be on my YouTube on Wednesday, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And we worked really hard, and thank you to all my friends for helping me put this together.
And thank you to Harold.
And thank you to Harold. My
And
savior.
Harold is your wrestling name. What name are we going to see in the
All
video?
right, so my name, if you want to find me, is Chris Richards.
Okay.
I'm a graphic designer, web designer, photographer, director, editor. I have a list about this long. Chris Richards, Rich Money Production.
Rich Money Production.
And along those lines, Al Burgess is doing work with us today. You see some beautiful photographs on all our social media.
Oh, I gave him my
later
card.
today.
Me and him are going to hook up.
There you go.
He's a great guy.
There you go. So without further ado, world TV premiere. Check it out.
I stay up too late, got nothing in my brain, and that's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind singing it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play. And the haters gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet, and that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own. I make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play. The haters gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. I shake it off. I shake it off. I shake it off. I shake it off. Shake it off. Hey. Just think while you've been getting down and out about the liars and the dirty cheats of the world, you could have been getting down to this sick beat. My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, I'm just gonna shake into the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby, we can shake. Yeah, 'cause the player's gonna play. And the haters gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. I shake it off. I shake it off. I shake it off. I shake it off.
tag it in.
All right, and we are back,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. That was a world TV premiere. Very impressive. The genius of Harold O'Hart, director, and Kristen Rose. Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
So
Combined with your mind,
there you go.
That's scary.
we're a
There you
power
go.
duo.
So please give out your social media.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, KRoseMusic. You can also find me on Facebook, facebook.com/KRoseMusic, and YouTube, youtube.com/KRoseMusicOfficial.
As well as her website will be coming by the end of 2014. It will be up live before 2015 comes.
KristenRoseMusic.com.
You have my word. Live TV, live, my word. And if you want to find me, Chris Richards, Facebook, or you need me as an announcing, Harold O'Hart, Facebook, SWA, always around.
Okay, and even when you talk like on a couch, it's like a wrestling promo. I like that.
Oh my.
I like that.
Even when we're like hanging out, being friends, watching movies, he does that too.
All right, all right. And when we come back, you're going to see more of Kristen and Harold, followed by Carlin, poet John Winnell, and Ms.Irene Renee. We have a live show coming, folks. We will be right back. And first, we're going to show a brief clip of Kristen's other video. And what is this?
This is a cover of Ariana Grande's Problem that Harold O'Hart also did. His first ever video directing. Yeah, and he did such a great job.
Okay, we're
So good.
going to see a little taste of this and lead into the commercial. When we're back, live music, live poetry in the tradition of Ed Sullivan, Joe Franklin, Johnny Carson. Don't go anywhere, folks. Check it out.
I got one less problem. One less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem. I know you're never gonna wake up. I gotta give up, but it's you. I know you should never call back. I'll let you come back, but it's you. Every time you touch me and say you love me, I get a little bit breathless. I shouldn't want it, but it's you. Head in the clouds, got no weight on my shoulder. I should be wiser and realize that I've got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem. I got one less problem. One less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem. It's Kristen Rose. What you got? Smart money, betting I'll be better off without you. In no time I'll be forgetting all about you. You're saying that you know, but I really, really doubt you. Understand my life is easy when I ain't around you. Kristen Rosie, too dopey to be here stressing. I'm thinking I love the thought of you more than I love your presence. And the best thing now is probably for you to exit. I let you go, let you back. I finally learned my lesson. No half stepping either, you wanted it, you just playing. I'm listening to you know, and I can't believe what you're saying. There's a million views, baby boy, so don't be dumb. I got 99 problems, but you won't be one. Like what? One less problem. One less problem. Head in the clouds, got no weight on my shoulder. I should be wiser and realize that I've got without you. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. Yeah, I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. Hey, one less problem without you. I got one less problem. I got one less problem.
For nearly a decade, Evan Ginsberg's Legends Radio has featured interviews with the greatest names in the arts and sports. Heard worldwide at legendsradio.net, the program has featured these great musical legends: Ray Manzarek of The Doors, Billy Corgan of Smashing Pumpkins, Judy Collins, Roberta Flack, and many more. Stars from movies, TV, and comedy have included Jenny McCarthy, Wayne Brady, 30 Rock's Judah Friedlander, Shelley Berman, Jackie the Joke Man Martling, David Allen Greer,
and Paul Mooney. Stars of pro wrestling and MMA include Bruno Sammartino, Rowdy Roddy Piper, superstar Billy Graham, and Frank Shamrock. Co-hosted by renowned journalist Dr. Mike Lano, Legends Radio is heard Wednesdays 7 p.m. to 9:20 p.m. Eastern Standard. We are archived 24/7 with hundreds of hours of classic interviews. Legends Radio also features the best in indie music, showcasing talent deserving wider exposure.
I'm from Brooklyn, baby. Don't forget the gravy. We are soldiers.
You missed the birth of your mother and father. Don't you dare miss Evan Ginsberg's Legends Radio.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
And now, making her Legends TV in-ring debut, performing live for your entertainment, Long Island's own and pop sensation, give it up for Kristen Rose!
Summer after high school, when we first met, we'd make out in your Mustang to Radiohead. And on my 18th birthday, we got matching tattoos. Used to steal your parents' liquor and climb to the roof. Talk about our future like we had a clue. Never planned that one day I'd be losing you. In another life, got away. I was June and you were my Johnny Cash. Never one without the other, we made a pact. Sometimes when I miss you, I put those records on. And someone said you had your tattoo removed. I saw you downtown singing the blues. It's time to face the music, I'm no longer your muse. And in another life, I would be your girl. And we keep all our promises, be us against the world. And in another life, I would make you stay, so I won't have to say you were the one that got away, the one that got away. All this money can't buy me a time machine. Whoa. Can't replace you with a million rings. Whoa. I should have told you what you meant to me. Whoa. 'Cause now I pay the price. 'Cause in another life, I would be your girl. And we keep all our promises, be us against the world. And in another life, I would make you stay, so I won't have to say you're the one that got away, the one that got away, the one. Cause in another life, I would make you stay, so I won't have to say you were the one that got away, the one that got away.
This next song is Battleships by Daughtry.
I'm sinking inside. And all the maps and the lines are broken down tonight. I swallow my pride, 'cause I'm drowning in the ocean, and it's tearing my heart open, baby. We're hiding, we're loafers, it's just that it's now. We're changing like the tide. And I want you and I need you, and I guarantee we will make it out alive. 'Cause I don't wanna fight no more, even when the waves get rough. I don't wanna see the day we say we've had enough. And I don't wanna fight this war, bullets coming off our lips, but we'll stick to our guns and we love like battleships. Like battleships, boom, 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 and the cannon goes boom, 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 boom. Bombs fly through the air, and I know that we're both playing not so fair. Whoa, so show me you care. Got my white flag up and it's waving, 'cause you know this love's worth saving, baby. We're hiding, we're loafers, it's just that it's now, and we're changing like the tides. Yeah, but I want you. boom, 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 and the cannon goes boom, 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 and we love, yeah, we love, yeah, we love, yeah, we love, and we love like battleships.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Ou aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this. You'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
New to Legends TV, we have the multi-talented, hot, and I must say hot, R&B sensation, Carlin.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm going to perform a song called Forever. This song's for all the lovers out there who's searching for that person to spend forever with. Now I'm hearing everything that you're saying to me, baby. But I want to know, would you come and take my name? Lady, take my hand and follow me to a place where lovers go. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Girl, you know I've been loving you for some time, baby. And you know that in the end I want to take a vow to love you endlessly. But you're telling me that you're not ready. And until you're
When you say you're not ready, baby, I realize when I'm waking up, days are long without your touch. Nothing feels the same without your love. Be my everything. I never thought I could feel this way. I can't let you go away from me. I'm never gonna let you leave. From me, the rest of me. You know it. I'm gonna prove to you the song I sing. Sometimes you gotta prove to you. Sometimes I gotta prove to you all of my love. The kiss, the dog, and the house, the yard, and the diamond ring, and the wash machine, and the future with just you and me. Are you ready, baby? I'm ready. Ooh. I'll be waiting for you, baby. Woo. Oh, baby, baby. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to be at the Santos house tonight. We can start the next song, which is Take Me Away. I'm going to be at the Santos house in New York tonight, 96 Lafayette Street. And please come out. That's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock tonight. Check me out. CarlinsMusic.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Carlins Music. I want to see you there. With caramel dreams and candy coated. Sometimes you look so good, yeah. I want to taste you, babe. When it follows your eyes and I saw you standing there with your long blonde hair, baby, you look so sweet. I never thought I'd see a girl from across the way and her hips would talk to me and say, babe, baby, come get me. I saw it in a dream, just how you say my name before we met. Your lips, they were teasing me, moving to the beat of what you say. Come away with me. Special place, your chocolate world, where everything has your taste, baby, just a taste, give me just a taste, like little lemon drops, get down, baby, get me coated, baby, I want you, I want you, I want you, baby. I see your chocolate skin, everything that I've been wanting, looking for. The smell of you is dripping across the room, and those must be candy golden jeans you got on, baby. Girl, they look so sweet, and I can see they're calling me. Said I like your flavor, baby girl. How could I ever believe my eyes when they're telling me that I can never live without you? And we never spoke a word, never just but I swear they must be telling the truth. Something inside of me won't let me live, won't let me stop and breathe. I've got to pause and see what you did to me. Should've known you were trouble when I tried to look away. Your eyes started calling me. Made me Put my all in your body, so take me away. I tried to walk out the door, and then you said, take me away to your chocolate world. Give me just a taste of it. How could you do me like that, baby? Yeah, yeah, yeah. With caramel dreams, get me cold, baby. Baby, I want you. Oh, I want you. I want you, baby. Take me away, just a taste of it. Woo. Oh, with caramel dreams, I can be cold, baby. Baby, I want you. I want you. I want you, baby. Give it to me. I said I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you want me, like I want you, you know I gotta have it, baby. You know I got to have it, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Okay, I just wanted to shout out to thank you, Tommy and Janine, before I go on with this short set. and thanks to Madhouse in Heaven. This is called Days of Endless Possibility. The rising snakehead of morning casts a hooded shadow. The histories we retain, carried within the valises of time, spill onto everyday trials like rain tapping leaves of sequoias. Streets that hold echoes of laughter, repasts sought amidst musical revelry, the press of skin to skin, handshakes, kisses, fingers gently brushing hair away from forehead's landscape are forever revealed. We avoid cracks and puddles, remnants of storms that soaked us to the bone, the scent of weary and joy beheld in a dandelion's breath. Thanks. It's called this is from the book, The Cruelty of Fallen Feathers. Feathers twisted, soiled on the road, a fallen starling, woven patterns melt into blacktop, necks broken, silent as a frozen river. The heights once soared, twirling through summer's radiance, berries gripped within a yellow beak, returning to a nest where younglings raised their heads. The arousal in spring when fury rushed through veins, coupling with an able female, lifting her tail feathers. What tears shed, another innocent, undignified demise. The jowls of morning ingest these bloodless bones beneath a moonless plain near the roots of a barren tree. Thank you. And I'll finish with this, and we're going to bring on Irene Renee to finish, to knock you all out. It's called A Bird Furling Within an Egg, kind of going backwards. Gray sky twitches starlight, blue morning, as we touch the hem of a star. Sparrows frenzy along a patch of open grass, the seeds of loneliness exposed within the clutch of sorrow's beak. In the shadow of an elm tree, branches entwine, catch liquid light as it bathes and chill evaporates. Daylight rumbles amidst car toots and screams. The streets shed their dreams from an open leather pouch of a madman's case. I listen to the wind coursing through empty hallways. Children tousle with words, turn left, right, all roads lead somewhere. Wisdom wrestles journeys of hurt and disappointment, nestled in the shadow of a burgeoning moon. A bird furls its feathers and re-enters the shell from which it once emerged. Irene Renee, emerging at Madhouse TV.
How y'all doing? Thank you so much. This first song that I'm gonna sing is my favorite artist, one of my favorite artists, Erykah Badu, and it's called Tyrone. I'm getting tired of you. You don't never buy nothing no more. And every time you come around, you got to bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone. And sometimes Evan too. See, why can't we be by ourselves sometimes? boys wear. And sometimes your cousins wear. They don't never have to pay. Don't have no cars. Hang around in bars trying to hang around with stars. Like my dude, I'ma tell you the truth. Show and prove or get the boot. I think you better call Tyrone and tell him I said, come on, baby. Oh, I think you better call Tyrone. But listen, you can't use my iPhone 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, my iPad, my iPod, my Galaxy. In 2014, there's some payphones out there, brother, so you need to go ahead and call Tyrone on that payphone out there on the street. All right, that's my rendition of Tyrone. Thank you very much, thank you. This next song that I'm gonna sing, go ahead, you can play it. It's off my album, Serendipitous Experience. It's called Gonna Be Gone, all right? You can get it on iPhone, right? iTunes. Yes. Here we go. Listen. With you, things ain't never easy no more. You gotta pick a fight when I'm walking out the door. I sit with you, wondering how my life would be without you constantly messing with me all the time in my mind, stressing me out like I don't care about us. Do you think I'd be here? Do you think I need this? Oh, if things don't change, I'm gone. Do you hear me? Gone. I'm gone. If things don't change, I'm gone. I'm gonna be gone. I'd rather be alone. Why do I keep on hoping for you to change your ways when you've been stubborn and unreasonable? Can't you see how miserable you're making me? Constantly wanting to argue me, always near in my ear, stressing me out like I don't care about us, baby. Do you think I'd be here? Do you think I need this? Oh, if things don't change, I'm gone. Do you hear me? Gone. I'm gone. If things don't change, I'm gone. Gonna be gone. I'd rather be alone. It's not over if you love me. But baby, help me. Stop stressing me and stop questioning me about some foolish. Stop it. Stop tripping on some bullshit. Whoa, stop. 'Cause you're messing up our mood. It's not over if you love me. Stop it. Hey, 'cause you're messing up our groove, baby. Our groove, baby. Oh, you're messing up our groove. Hey, oh, if things don't change, I'm gone. I'm gonna be gone. Oh, I'd rather be alone. Hey, it's not over, baby. If you love me, baby. Hey, oh, if they don't change, don't you know? I'm gone, baby. I'll be gone. Listen. If things don't change, I'm gone. 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 Yeah. If things don't change, I'm gone. 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 Oh, if things don't change, I'm gone. If things don't change, I'm change, I'm gone.
All right, that's my time. Thank you, Evan, Legends TV, Madhouse TV. You guys are awesome. Thank you.